My name's Tommy Sharpe and I'm doing a social work degree at the University of East Anglia. I left school when I was 15. I didn't have any GCSEs. I was one of those children that was happier playing, climbing trees and running around. You go down one route or you go down the other, and for me it was just set in stone. I wasn't going to be going to university, certainly wasn't going to be going to college. As soon as I was physically able, I then went on to join the Marines, which I then did for 12 years. In 2011, I was on my 4th tour. I was in Afghanistan, and I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4B. I had chemotherapy and then spent 3 years in a rehabilitation centre, and then my recovery from that sort of shed some light on other people's hardships. It started making me realise if I could get educated in whatever way I needed to, then I could potentially be of great use to people that are in those dire straits. And that's how my plan was first hatched, to sort of get into social work. I wasn't sure if I would actually fit into the qualities that they might be looking for in the care sector. I'm not like run-of-the-mill type of social worker material, if you stereotypically. But the more I scratched the surface, the more I realised it's actually quite a calling for people that are a little bit different, because there's quite a lot of different people that also need help. The minimum requirement to be a social worker is a degree in social work, but with my experience of the military and everything I've seen and done, that will be my ticket into a university, even though I haven't got any grades whatsoever. Very naive of me. I rang up Bristol University and they just said you have to do an access course, and that was the very first time I'd ever heard anything about what an access course was. My education from high school was abysmal. I think I got 2 E's, literally. I was very low on confidence in believing that I even belonged in the education system. The access course is a one-year course, academic year, which is like a stepping stone to go on to university. And there's lots of essay writing in the access course. It's a very full-on, compact course, but that was ideal for me because I didn't really want to have too much time to fester in my own thoughts of negativity. With my background, is it really suitable? And then handing the essays in and getting good grades, you're back on track and full steam ahead. Before you know it, the May's come round and you're going to uni. I think there were 70 people enrolled in my access course. No one was sat there, thinking that they're better than they really were, which is what my fear was, that it was going to be quite pretentious. Everyone they almost laugh. If they got something wrong, they'd be laughing at themselves. That's the level I needed it to be at for me, and I was the same. They were right behind me the whole way, and the confidence they were giving me was growing daily. And I did join in with homework groups, and one girl in particular, I only passed my maths GCSE, I'm sure, because of the effort she put in making me get it into my head. Your year at college is harder than your first year at uni. Once you're there, you'll realise that once you're sat in the class at uni for the first time, you haven't got any worries. I couldn't recommend an access course any higher than I do. I certainly couldn't be where I am without it. Not just the fact that obviously I needed the grades and the ticks in the boxes, how it's taught me to think and believe in myself, and the belonging. I should be in the education system same as anybody else. I genuinely believe that becoming a social worker will be have as bigger impact on my life as joining the Marines did. I couldn't have been any more well suited to joining the Marines when I was a 21-year-old bloke, and for all the things I've been through and seen up until the start of my education, what I'm learning now and what I hope to take on into this new profession from the access course and from the university, I couldn't be more well suited to it in the direction that I want to go in.